Hello, my name is Joshua Rapaport. I am the owner and general director here at Cross Border Investment. Today we wanted to talk to you about what the process is like to purchase a property here in Mexico. So for those of you who are coming from the United States and Canada, the process here is going to be similar to what you expect in the United States or Canada, but obviously dealing with the Mexican financial and legal system, there are going to be some slight differences. The first step would be to fill out the online pre-qualification that's on our website. That pre-qualification does not do a credit pull. You don't have to provide any documents. It's just you filling out the information for your financial situation as best to your knowledge. Once we receive that, it'll generally take us about 24 to 48 hours to respond to that. And assuming that the response is positive, that it looks like we should move on to the next step, from there, we would move forward and ask you for your documentation. So your documentation is going to be similar to what you're used to in the United States and Canada: tax returns, bank statements, credit report, identifications. Once we have those documents, we would then package your loan file. Well, we'd first underwrite it, make sure that with the documents that we are going to get you an approval for the loan amount that you desire. We would package your loan and send it off to the lender for an approval. Now, these are the steps that I just mentioned are the steps that I would recommend, or we at CBI would recommend that you do prior to searching for a property. Similar to the United States and Canada, the ideal situation would be that you have your loan approval before you're actually looking for a property. This way, you know you're looking within your budget, you know what your monthly payment's going to be, trying to eliminate any surprises on your behalf. Okay, so we have your loan package, we submit it to a lender. A lender will take anywhere from 1 to 2 weeks to provide an approval. And then once we have an approval, we would, assuming that you've signed a sales contract to purchase a property, we would then move forward with the appraisal and the due diligence on the property. And a lot of those processes would take place between the lender and the notary and the sales agents. And of course, the attorney here at CBI would be working through that process as well. Once everything is received back, so the appraisal, the trust, all the due diligence on the property, the deed is written up, and then we would schedule a closing date. The lender would fund to escrow, and then the money would be transferred to the seller, and you as the buyer, you have the keys to your new home. So many congratulations on the purchase of the property here in Mexico. In terms of timeline, so I mentioned the first step is the pre-qualification online. That takes you about 2 minutes to fill out. It takes us about a day to respond to you. The next step is documentation with your loan package. That depends on the client, on how quickly you are able to get us your documentation. Once we have everything, we usually do a turnaround, so a response within about 2 business days. And then from there, we submit your loan package to the lender for an approval, and the lender will take about 1 to 2 weeks for an approval. And then from there, the entire closing process on the property generally takes about 2 months. So that's the total timeline that you would need to purchase the property here in Mexico. We look forward to helping you.